Hey boys, welcome back to some spin bowling career mode where we are taking on, I think it's the Sydney Sixers in the Big Bash here. It's round, what did it say, round 2 or 3 there? And I was trying to have a look at the ladder here, because apparently we weren't picked in the first few games. I eventually get it here. It's a bit annoying having to shuffle through all these different bloody things, but it is an easier way. You can get it like an Australian or whichever country. As you see, we've played 4 games. We won 3, lost 1. Unfortunately, yeah, we weren't selected for the first 4 matches. Obviously, the Heat going pretty well, but we do get a chance. We do get our first opportunity with the boys. And hopefully we can perform well. Yeah, there's the Sydney Sixers. They have a pretty strong lineup, you would say. Obviously, Reedon's 12th man for us. We get a good lineup as well, though. A very strong team. Alex Doolan's probably the one guy. Oh, there are probably a couple of guys. I didn't see the whole team, but Doolan obviously not playing in real life for the Heat. I don't think he's played at all this season. He's not a bad player, Doolan, but hasn't got a chance. He might be injured. I'm not too sure. But we are going to have a bat first. I think the Heat generally. I think most T20 teams in the Big Bash actually do like to chase. Probably, you know, they just know the score, and unless they score like over 200, you feel like you're well in the contest. We're going to come in pretty late, though. Our average in T20 is apparently 36. I'm not too sure where they get that stat from, but Alex Doolan going along nicely. Doug Bollinger coming in. 2 overs left. Hopefully, you know, there's not too much pressure, but there's going to be a wicket first ball here. Doug Bollinger picking up Alex Doolan, a fairly big wicket. He was the man in good touch. 3 sixes, 4 fours. But yeah, if we get a chance, you know, not too much pressure. It's not a bad time to come in. Ben Cutting is in though, obviously a decent striker of the ball. But yeah, all we got to do, try to hit some 4s, try to hit some 6s. So should be a bit of fun if we get to face a few balls here. Usually I would simulate, but obviously you're gonna watch these. But Ben Cutting goes for the big hook here. And I should have run. I thought it was going to be a 6. Honestly, I thought he nailed it off the bat. But it's going to be the 2nd wicket in a row for big Doug Bollinger. The big hook shot. I thought it was going for 6. But then it just held up there. So big Bollinger, he's on a hat-trick. Jimmy Pearson is at the crease. Man, we've got some hitting down the order. Jim Pearson is obviously opens in real life. But coming in late, hopefully he can do something here. I thought he almost chipped it straight to the man. We're just going to take the single. I want the strike. I wanted to get a bit of runs on the board. I mean, the rest of the boys are falling apart, and we do need to bring the innings home strong. I mean, 150. We should push it up to past 170. Would be ideal. And first ball, we do charge, go through the covers there, and we're gonna pick up a boundary. Didn't quite get all of it, but enough of the ball there to pick up a wicket. Pearson's gonna face the last ball of the over here. And he's going to get clean bowled by Dougie. He's picked up 3 wickets in the over. That is a huge over in the context of this game. 3 wickets, 6 runs. It's a fantastic over. As Dwarshis bowling the final over. We hit that one out to square leg. We're going to come back for the 2. It's a tight 2, but the throw is just a bit wayward. We get home fairly comfortable at the end there. And, you know, looking around the field, a big gap at fine leg. They got the man straight on the rope, so it's you know, I do like going straight, so that's definitely halted our little progress. That time we hit it a bit too well to the man at square leg. We're not going to get back for the 2nd. I was trying to get it finer, but it was another short ball. It just put us off there. But we get back on strike here. As you see, it's been a big over. He bowled 4 wides to Badri. It was a shocking delivery, and that's going to be another wide. So our score now 170, 2 balls to go. So we could potentially get 180. I don't know if we're going to get there, but could potentially do it, as that's a pretty good start to it. That's going to be a big 6 straight down the ground, 87 meters. They brought that the mid on up, which I was pretty happy with. That's definitely the shots I'm most comfortable with going down the pitch. But I was trying to go, you know, square leg, fine leg, so they did adjust the field. But I mean, this is probably what I want to go with. Dwarsh's final ball of the innings, and that one just gonna beat the man coming around for win wickets, and we do get the 180, a huge finish to the game there, or the innings. Not a good over by Dwarshes. I don't know how many we got off it, but it was a big over. It was a big over. Badgery hit a 4. Well, did he? I don't even know. He got 5 off 2. We got 18 off 6. Very, very handy little knock there. And we come in to the bowling crease fairly early, the 3rd over, which isn't too unusual for the Big Bash. That one, just a little bit of turn. We do go up for the appeal, just putting the pressure on. Obviously not out, but Jason Roy is a pretty big wicket. Is a decent hitter with the bat. That one though has to be given. That is absolutely plumb. Just straighten up enough. It is given. He just tried to flick it over the leg side, but you know the ball just spun a little bit. And very, very easy decision right there. Is Nick Manson, our bunny in this game. We've got him out so many times. The first ball, he hits it in the air to the man at deep point, but he fucking puts it down. He puts it down, the man on the boundary. That is a huge drop catch. I could not believe it. Nick Manson, he is our bunny in this game. I can't believe how many times we actually get him out. It's ridiculous, but the man put him down. I just can't believe the drop catch is there. Ridiculous. But Jordan Silk, Nick Manson did get out the previous over. I was pretty disappointed that I didn't pick him up. But this one is hit out to the boundary. This time, he is going to catch it out there. Jordan Silk, another big wicket. Hasn't been in good form this year for the Sixers, but the last couple of years, he's been one of their better batters. I don't know what happened this year to Silk. He just hasn't performed. But that's our 2nd wicket. 2 for 9 into our 3rd over now. Incredible stuff. Matthew Wade, I didn't even notice. Wade is actually playing for the Sixers. So, yeah, you know, the game playing through the crew mode, you're going to see different players play for different sides through the season because they're going to make different signings. But, you know, that's all fun. As this time, a little bit of spin. He goes for the big back foot cut shot. A little too close to the body. And we're going to pick up our 3rd wicket. Matthew Wade this time. Another big wicket. Another big power hitter in the side. Bites the dust here. Just well flighted. You know, and, you know, drawing the big shot out, you know, the pressure's on. We made a decent first innings total, so they got to keep the momentum going. But we're just picking up these wickets. Now it's Ben Dwarshes, so we're into the, I mean, Dwarshes is up pretty high. I don't know, they must have a fairly long tail in this side. Seems like they didn't have too many batters, honestly. As another good ball there. He's going to hit it almost straight to the square leg fielder. But that is an excellent over. Almost a wicket maiden, not to be though. As that one is spun. That one is spun a lot. It's gripped straight past the bat. I couldn't believe it. A lot of spin on that ball. 3 for 10. A final over. You know, we've turned the game here. They were going along pretty nicely. Dwarshes, though, does hit a pretty decent 4 right there. But they were going along nicely. None for 20 off a couple overs. We came on, got a first wicket. And we just kept it tight. We picked up wickets. It's been incredible stuff. As Dwarshes here, he's gone for the... I don't know what that shot was. He wasn't really going for the big one. He just chipped it back straight to the bowler. And we catch a nice simple one there. And that's our 4-for. If only the fucking dude caught that one on the boundary, we would have got a 5-for in this game. But he fucking dropped it. I can't believe it. A 5-for in T20 would have been pretty impressive. We do get one final ball to make it happen. Johan Abotha to the crease. Handy with the bat, but we just fly this one up. He's hit it pretty big. I thought it was going for 6, but the man's out there. He's going to take it, and that is the 5-for. I couldn't believe it. The man dropped it early on. I thought it cost us the 5-for, but we would have been on a hat-trick, but that is our final ball of the innings. We have had, honestly, an incredible debut match for the Heat. We scored 18 off 6, not out to bring the innings home, and then getting a 5 for 15, I think, off our 4. As are now Hazelwood, man, they have so many. They're Sixers. They have all bowlers in their side, but they still kept us to not like a pretty poor total. And we did pick up man of the match. Obviously, we were absolutely incredible. Theckerty 2 for 6, Ben Cunning 1 for 11. They got 84 runs. We absolutely killed them this game. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.